Hello buddies! In today's video I will show you how to farm the most efficiently Gyfin Underground. So if you wonder where it is, it's over here around that area. So currently it's really popular and you make a lot of money by being there. Especially in Kafras, it's probably the best source of Kafras in the entire game if you need some. So that's a really good spot, and I will show you all you need to do. So let's start, as usual, by the gear. So it's basically the same gear at Gyfin Underground. The Kamasilv damage is really important because those mobs are considered as being Kamasilvian. So the +8 Kamasilvian damage help quite a lot. So that's the gear. And if we go with the crystals, it's basically different crystals than the other spots. At Giants it was human damage, at Crypt it was more defensive stuff, but now we go like full offensive. So basically we will use 4 Macaloids, and you can use other type of Macaloids, that's the ultimate combine, but the other one works just fine. And I also run with the Mysterious Darkness, because at Gyfin you do a lot of back attacks, and you will want that because you will see it later, but you really want to one-shot the mobs from their back before they can start doing their attacks. So that's why we run those instead of the Corrupted as usual. And of course, as usual, you run the Crystal of Gallantry with the Akrad for monster damage, accuracy. You don't really need accuracy, but attack speed is quite fun. And now the Rebellious, the same as before, AP, monster AP, that's always good to have. I run Adamantine, but you can run with other stuff. That's my loadout for Gyfin and Olin, so I don't really want to change, but you can switch that for like a second Red Fang Crystal Valor to gain 5 more AP. And I also have Brutal Decimation Crystals for back attack mainly, and also monster damage. So, and of course the Guaranteer, that's basically the best in PvE. So that's for the crystals. And now for, let's see, the Elixirs. So you don't really need Elixirs at Gyfin Underground. I use them to do a little bit more damage. I would use back attack, Elixir, Kamasilvian damage, of course, critical hit damage, and plus 13 AP. The DP you will have to judge for yourself if you are able to survive that spot even without the DP, but that's my 4 Elixirs. You can also run with the Giant Drought for the special attack. It's 10%, so it works for back attack and for crit damage, but it's only 10%, it's not the 15 from those Elixirs. And it also gives 10 AP. You can also run with the Frenzy, but it only gives the 30 monster AP and the critical hit damage, so it doesn't give the back attack, which you really want at that spot. So I will really suggest just to run 4 Elixirs. It's not much more expensive than running a Drought. And of course I don't use Perfume because they're quite expensive, especially the best one for Underground Gyfin, which is the Deep Sea, because it gives back attack damage. So that's pretty much and also AP, so that's really the best one. But the thing is, it's quite expensive. It costs like 30 million each, so I would not suggest to run it. Like, of course, if you want to do it better, more efficiently, you can pop them, but for the cost efficiency, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, but you can do it. And of course, the Exquisite Crown Meal for the back attack damage and critical hit damage. So if you didn't like get the tip, you really need all the back attack damage you can get at that spot, because you attack the mouse mostly from the back. And for the add-ons, let's see. So that's a Guardian add-on, but that's mainly the same principle for all the other spots. You want back attack, critical hit damage, monster AP, minus DP. You don't really need minus evasion, but since I only have 1 PV loadout, I just keep the same one that works for all the spots. And at the Underground Gyfin, you really want to there's a certain way to pop your add-ons, because you will see later, but the first couple of seconds that you attack the mobs, you don't really do damage to them. So that's the moment to pop all your add-ons, and after that you will be able to kill them really easily. So it's better to pop the best add-ons at first, and after that do your big attacks instead of putting your add-ons on your big attacks. You will see it later if it's not really like easy to understand. So that's pretty much it. The pets is the same as usual, nothing there. And so I guess we can start the grind. So let's see. Now that's the rotation I like, the one that is just in front of me. It's basically the first one when you enter into Underground Gyfin. Where is my character? It's probably like where my horse is. So when you enter it, it's the first rotation you will see. I like it because it has a big area where I can rest my horse. And of course at Underground Gyfin there's like tons of spots that are basically the same. So you can just pick your own and you can have fun for hours at that spot without being contested, because there's no main rotation. From what I see, it's all the same principle for all the rotations. So let's start. I will just pop a 10 buff for usual more AP. Since there is an event, I don't think I will need to pop the 10 to 50% drop rate, so I will just pop the 33 because it's going to expire. So let's see how much I'm at. I will pop that too. So I am at 295% drop rate, but that's because we have a castle. So I will pop another 30%, so I will have 325% drop rate. So we can start by popping the Elixirs. There's a lot of stuff to pop before starting. Okay, now it should be fine, so you see all the buff. So now how Underground Gyfin works is you go there, you just try to kill the first mob. It can be anyone. I just picked the first one that appeared to me. I don't know why it just disappeared like that, but you have to kill it to get a buff. And be careful because they hurt quite a lot. If you don't have the buff, you will know what I'm talking about. So now you killed it. So as you can see, there is a purple text that appeared. So now Underground Gyfin works that there's 3 colors: purple, red, and blue. So now the text was purple, so I will attack the purple. So that's how you know which one to attack, because if you attack the wrong one, which I will show it to you afterwards, it's not going to work. Like it says red. So normally I will go next to the red, I will go in his back and attack it. But if I'm like, oh no, I attacked the wrong one, and I attack the blue one, you will see that it will take much longer to kill him compared to having the right color attacking the right one. And also you will see that he will hurt way more than if you attack the right color. Like I dodged the attack, so it didn't really hurt me, but it normally really hurt. So now it says purple, so we can go purple. So you basically do that for an entire hour. It's really simple to understand. You read the color and go to which one it is, and after each time you kill a boss, every like monster color will reset. So you cannot be like, oh, it's easy, you see purple is over here, so I will just go over here if I get purple. Now it just reset to purple again, but all the 3 color reset. So now it's blue, so I stay to the spot and attack blue. I kill the blue one. I will show you later how to maximize killing it. So now it says purple, and I just stay here because the purple is over here. I just attack him in the back. He starts to do his animations, and at some point he will become really weak. But let's go back to the color. So there's 3 different ways to know which color you got. The first way is to read the text. As you see, like the text was red, so it's basically just taking the red color. But as you can see in the buff bar at the bottom right, there's like a buff. For now, like it's blue, so it's 59 seconds of being blue, so you attack the blue one. That's the second way to check in your buff bar. But sometimes your buff bar will be too big if you have a lot of stuff and such. Now the buff bar, it's a purple buff, so I just go back to purple here. And there's a third way to know which color it is. I will show you when I will kill him. So the first one was the text, the second one was the buff bar, and the third one is, you see my character is glowing red. And by glowing red, you will know that you need to go to the red one. But with that thing, if you use a perfume, you will get an aura of a different color because like you use a perfume, so it can be quite hard to see which color you have. But that's basically the three ways to know which color you got. By checking your character, now I have a blue aura, but I also have a red aura. I don't know why, maybe my character is passive or something, but like I have a blue aura. There's also the buff bar, and there's also the text color that appears on your screen the moment you kill the mobs. So now that you know how to identify which one is the correct one to attack, I will tell you which mob is the easiest and what to do for certain mobs. So the purple one is basically the easiest one to kill. It has the least hit points from what I saw with experience, and it's really easy to kill. The red one is the hardest. It's like a big tank. He has a bunch of hit points and all of that. So what I like to do is I go in his back at first. He turns around, and I just go back to his back and just kill him. The blue one is kind of like the red one, where he's like between purple and the red one. It's like the middle one. But the way to kill him, for me at least, it's the same as the red one. You just wait for him to attack and you go in his back. But the purple one, you don't need to do that, because the purple one is like a magic caster. So he doesn't really turn around. You have time to kill him before he turns around. Now let's go back to the red one. As you can see, I start to attack him from the back. I attack, and now he turns around. I do my moves and I just kill him from the back, like that. And he just died from 2 attacks. And now go to the blue one. It's basically the same. You attack him from the back, and once he's going to turn around, you do your move, you go to the other side, and you just do your big AoEs to kill him. So that's how I kill them. Sometimes you're able to kill them before they turn around, but you need like a E buff 100% and all of that. Now he just turned around, but normally he doesn't, so I just like miss a couple of seconds and all of that. And as I said earlier, when you first attack him, he's quite tanky, because he has like a really huge DP buff that disappear when he starts to attack. So when the 3 statues are getting activated, there's a certain time that you don't really do damage to them. Like you see, I just did 25% of their health, but when he's turning around, one skill is enough to kill them. So, now we got an event. So if you kill enough of those things, a butcher appears. So you go in the middle, you go in his back, and you have time to do a lot of damage from his back, because it takes time to turn around to you, so you have time to like basically one-shot him. And once you kill him, all 3 statues will activate. But be careful, because they hurt quite a lot, so if you don't have a lot of DP, they can surprise you. So be careful. So now that you kill all of those 3 statues, all 3 of them will appear. And as you can see in the buff bar, I have a golden star. Golden star only means that you can hit any statues from the back and it's going to be the same. So now that we killed that one, now it's go back to the same thing as before. You just follow the color, you kill the color, and so on. So now attack the back, wait for him to turn around, do the moves, and now kill him from the back. And now we go to the blue one, which is the middle one. Do the same, attack, attack, attack. So yeah, when he like he's on his knees and he gets up. Oh, I got a Tungrad necklace. When he gets up, that's when he has like the DP shield. So if you really want to maximize it, personally, I don't really care that much. So I just like do all of my normal combos without like taking much about it. It works for me. I'm doing like 28k on average, like for the couple of hours I did there. And apparently that's a pretty solid spot. Sometimes you can do 29k trash loot at that spot, or 30k. I'm not sure, like I didn't really check how. Oh, Tungrad belt now. So you can get a lot of loot. But yeah, so yeah, that's the principle. You just do that. You follow the same color that it says, and you just kill them, and you will like know your timing and such. Oh, another butcher. So another fun fact is when the butcher spawns, he always faces from the way that you were. So as you can see, now we face the red because I was there like when he spawned. So that's a good indicator from where where to go to do the most damage to him. Just go in his back. So now again, all those mobs, you need to kill them. And you really want to have butchers because they give a lot of trash loot and also like accessories like Tungrad belts and necklace. So you kill them, and you do that, and you do that. Another thing that I didn't explain is that Gyfin Underground is like the best source of XP. If you want to level up, personally I don't really care about my leveling up at 64 anymore, so I don't really use XP scrolls. But if you really want XP, you go there. It's like the best, and you will get a lot of XP from killing the mobs here. You just have to pop scrolls, maybe wait for events that gives like 500 XP boost, like right now with the events, and just go there and spend your life trying to go for like the level that you want to achieve. Maybe it's 66, maybe 67, which no one is, but that's a really good XP. So that's pretty much the spot. There's not a lot of events except the butcher. Sometimes the mobs are spawning, but I don't really pay attention to them. Again, another butcher. Butcher spawns quite a lot, and the more drop rate that you have, the more butcher you will get. So now it's an event. We have castle, and so it's like a lot of percentage drop rate, and that's why I get a lot of butchers in only 12 minutes of that. Yeah, there's a lot of things to explain about Underground Gyfin. There's like now you have the buff, so you just kill any of the 3 statues to just be able to reset their normal rotation thingy. So now it's red. You go to the red one, and your speed highly depends on how fast you can kill him from the back without him doing any attacks or turning around and such, and also how fast you are to detect which color to go next. Because if you struggle to go to the next color, or if you attack the wrong one, that's when it can take some time to farm the spot. But if you are fast and it comes with practice, you will just do that without even thinking. You see the color and you just go to where the mob is. I'm Guardian, so maybe it's not the most optimized movement class for that compared to other classes, but I mean, I'm pulling good numbers, so I'm happy with my results. So yeah, that's pretty much the spot, like I said 50 times already. So if you have questions, I will continue to do that for the entire hour, and at the end I will show you how much I got, even though I stopped a couple of times. So you have an indicator of how much money and how much Gyfin you can get from that spot. So see you at the end of the video, buddies. So buddy, the hour is done, so now I can calculate the number of money I got. So recently they increased the number of trash loot that we got from this place, from Underground Gyfin. So with this hour and all the explaining I did at the beginning, I pulled 27.2. So it's like pretty good. Some people pull 25, some other 29. So I'm pretty much like between all of them. So I'm satisfied with that. And for the other stuff, as you can see, Kafra Stone, I get a lot of them, 113. So I think only Olin Valley can match that number. And for the other stuff, I got like 2 10 necklace, 2 belts, so that's quite a good rare drops. But don't forget that's with like 330% drop rate, so it's really high up. But just focus on the trash loot, 27.2. Try to do more than that. If you do less, you can watch the video if you found some tricks. I hope you learned at least 5% that you didn't of information that you didn't know already. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, you can subscribe, like, and if you have any question in the comment section, I will answer them. And last thing is every Wednesday I will post a guide like that. So this week is Gyfin Underground, but I'm thinking to do like other spots like Olin's Valley or Calphion Elvia spots. So stay tuned to learn more about those spots. And if you want me to cover a spot, write it in the comment section and I will cover it. So thanks for watching and see you on another video. Bye bye, buddies.